Hey, my name is David Richter, and I am the author of Profit First for Real Estate Investing, this book right here. And I wanted to reach out because Whitney, who is absolutely incredible and amazing, I get to see her at a bunch of masterminds behind the scenes. And the way that she talks about all the people that she works with, her REIA, you guys right there, I know that she cares. She cares about you. She cares about your future. She cares about getting you exactly what you need and where you need to go in your real estate investing journey. That's why I'm doing this video for her. She reached out and wondered if I could do a video here about the book, about what we're doing, about, just the timely things right now going on in the real estate world and in just the world in general of getting this message out there. So I wanted to first say, you've got an amazing leader there with Whitney. She does an amazing job. And I can tell you behind the scenes, she's an incredible person too. She truly, genuinely cares about each one of you. So she did. She asked me to talk about the book a little bit, which the book, this was a labor of love. I tell you what, this book took me 18 months to get it from when I first started writing it to get it out the door. And it comes from my background. A lot of people think since Profit First for Real Estate Investing is a financial book. And I know, don't let that scare you though, because it's all about managing your cash. It's about telling your cash where to go. I don't talk about P&Ls, balance sheets, and try and get you all confused. I talk strictly about the cash and where to move it. And I want you to have a good working knowledge of the high levels of how to keep more actual money in your pocket. This all came from because there was the original book, Profit First, and I started implementing Profit First, the cash flow system, into real estate investing businesses because my background is not accounting and finance, it's real estate investing. I've done about over 850 deals up to this point with the different companies that I've been a part of. We were doing about 30 deals a month between turnkey, wholesale, fix and flip, rentals, lease options, anything that you could think of as an exit strategy in the real estate world. I have probably done it, especially around single family homes. So that is my background. So I knew it from the real estate world. And in that company that we grew from about 5 employees, 25 employees, and about 30 deals a month, I got to sit in a bunch of different seats like marketing, sales, the acquisitions, dispositions, and selling the property. I got to the transaction coordination, the finance seat, project management, property management. So I've seen almost every process in a real estate investing company that was doing about 300 deals a year. One of the last seats I sat in was the finance seat. And that opened my eyes. I cannot even begin to tell you. After sitting in the acquisition seat, to sitting in the sales seat, to sitting in the property management and seeing the rentals, I now understood how the money flowed from when we were marketing the property to get it under contract to when we were selling the property or putting it into our portfolio. That's where, once I sat in the finance seat, it told me a whole story. And at that time, that story with that company was not very good. As much as we were doing, it sounds pretty cool, right? To do 30 deals a month, but it's not cool if you're doing 30 deals a month and you're making no money. That if you were literally killing yourself to do 30 deals with 25 people, doing 6, sometimes 7-figure months, pulling in, that we were spending 6, 7 figures in a month as well too. That's what I don't want for you. No matter where you are, if you're on your first deal right now, this system, the Profit First system, is for you. If you're on your 1,000th deal right now, the Profit First system is for you, because what it does is it helps you keep more of the money that you're making. If you're listening to Whitney at these REIA events or any of her education, please go with her. All the stuff that she provides is such amazing material. She will help you make the money. She will break through the mental barriers. She will make sure that you, as the entrepreneur, real estate investor, are equipped on the marketing and sales side and the operations, making sure that you actually are making money. In real estate, you can make money. If you can put in the grit, the determination, and the education that you're getting here, you will make money in real estate. What no one talks about, though, is what do they do with the money once they make it? Okay, let's just say you wholesale a deal and it's $30,000. What do you do with that $30,000? Most people just assume I need to pour it all back into marketing and keep it growing. That's where we put ourselves into some bad habits of just always thinking first about what am I going to spend the money on, instead of how do I make this a healthy business and how do I make this a true business? Because you know what happens if you just start paying expenses all the time? You start your rat race inside of real estate investing. You start living deal to deal, which sounds nuts because you see all these people making 6-figure checks or $50,000 here or $10,000 on an assignment fee, or you've got a rental portfolio, like you'll never worry about money again. What you need to realize, though, is the people that don't worry about the money not only know how to make it, they know how to keep it. And I'm not talking about just tax-wise. I'm talking about how to actually use the money and put it once you actually have it in your bank accounts. Like, what do you do with it? That's what this book goes over. It dives deep into what you do with that money, how you set it up. I'm huge on the envelope system, so it talks about how do you use the envelope system, something that has been around for a long time. Dave Ramsey made it famous, but it's been around a long time before him, that the envelope system of, divisioning out where your money goes. So this dives deep into how do you make sure that you as the entrepreneur, that you have money at the end of the day, the end of the year, like you actually have cash profitability, that it's baked in. How do you make profit a habit inside of your business? This book will answer all those questions, and not just from the mindset point of view. Because profit first is a mindset. It first is a mindset. Just like Rich Dad Poor Dad says, pay yourself first. And The Richest Man in Babylon, that book says, a portion of all I have is mine to keep. You need to have the mindset of how do I make sure that I'm paid so that way I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off saying, why did I ever start this business? So it is first the mindset. And I tell you what mindset that is the best for a wealthy business owner. Then from there, there's practical steps. What do wealthy investors and wealthy business owners do to practically keep their wealth? To make sure that they are constantly growing their net worth, that they're not just gaining income, that they're not just building this machine of like an ATM, but they're building actual net worth. How do you do that? What are the practical steps? And guess what? If you right now are able to go open a bank account or log online, you will be able to do this system. There's no finance background needed. There's really no real estate investing background needed to get this system started. But I wrote this book specifically for the real estate investing world. You see real estate investing here because there are nuances. You're buying assets or you're selling assets or you're selling paper, like you're wholesaling deals or you're doing, passive investing, whatever route that you take. There are specific ways to set this up that is the best way for a real estate investor. And that's what this book is all about. And guess what? It's April 12th, so it's already on an audiobook too. I recorded the audiobook myself for Audible. So not only is it on Amazon, it's also on audible.com. So that way you could actually listen to it. I record it myself because I hate it when it's a nice big book that you love and then you don't get to hear the author. So I recorded that. So hopefully you can pick up one of the copies like that, because this is a message and a labor of love. I saw that real estate investor who was doing the 30 deals a month basically crash and burn. We all spread out from there. Like after that, like we had to go different ways. I had built my own portfolio. I sold everything and poured it into this business to help people not crash and burn their real estate businesses anymore. So that's where I want to save you from those types of things and guide you to a better spot. That's what this book is all about, the message. I care about the real estate investing community. I care about you. If you are a real estate investor that wants to actually make and keep the money, I care about that you don't live deal to deal and get burned out. So there you go. Also, I wanted to say too, there was one other thing that Whitney wanted me to talk about was how to get with me, because we have a fractional CFO company, meaning that we put people on the team of your team that is a part-time chief financial officer. A lot of people have heard of a bookkeeper. Lots of people have heard of accountants or CPAs that handle the taxes. The CFO is there as a business strategist. They're there to make sure that the numbers make sense to you, that you're using them in order to grow the company in a profitable way and to make sure that you're healthy. So if you need someone on the team to help guide you, we also have that service as well too, which we work with people doing as little as 5 deals a year or as many as 150 deals a year. So we work with quite a wide range because we have different programs to help people get the financial foundation started in their real estate investing business. Because without profitability, you're not going to have that time freedom or money freedom that you've always wanted, or the relationship freedom to be able to say, I get to spend my time with whoever I want to spend my time with, whenever I want to spend my time with them. So that's where I want to help you. That's why we created this company, and to help people like the person that was doing 30 deals a month that was going out of business, turn those around. We have a lot of stories of investors we've worked with that have helped get them from the red to the black, then not only to the black, but thriving and have a 7-figure net worth now. So that's where I want to get you as well too. So if you go to simplecfosolutions.com, simplecfosolutions.com, that's where you can go to start either working with us. That's where you can find the link to the book. We have the podcast, Profit First REI podcast, which I believe Whitney was on as well too. And we also have a lot of other things there if you need the help got a review page. If you don't know me from Adam, then you could go on there and see what other people, you might even recognize some of the investors that we're working with as either some of your mentors or some of your friends or whoever. So I would love to invite you there to that website, kind of the one-stop shop for what we do and how we help people and help them keep more of the money, keep more of that hard-earned money that you're working towards. So would love to, work with you, or would love for you to at least be a part of the journey here, of your journey of getting this book and making sure you actually keep your money. So if I can help you in any way, would love to. Thank you so much, Whitney. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.